UGA, that's that underground Athens. That's that underground. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. Sometimes you get to past the ones you see on the way back down. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. You got to learn to love yourself before someone else. I said it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. Say it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. I said it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog.
Long time ago, but I was, procrastinating. Really seeing was some people gonna, be of their word. I was telling this young lady earlier today. I said, "Shoot, one thing you gonna know about me, I don't tell lies. If I feel like I got a lie, I probably just shut up. I probably won't say nothing loud, but I get lied to a lot. But that don't mean they're gonna stop a show. Don't let it stop no show. Anything, anybody, you know what I'm talking about." What we was talking about? One thing we was talking about on the other channel, they got canceled. Oh, maybe got canceled because of that. Well, we talking about the Tommy Hilfiger thing. But still, even though, you know what I'm saying, the Tommy Hilfiger thing, I'll say etc. Say this and say that. And they said this about Tommy Hilfiger and all this. People stopped wearing his clothes for a long time. But he didn't let that stop no show. He kept making Tommy Hilfiger. He kept selling his merchandise. But guess what? Everybody wearing Tommy Hilfiger all over again. So, I mean, it just goes back to, you know what I'm saying, just keep doing what you're doing. Even if, like, your ratings may go down or something like that, keep doing what you're doing, your ratings might go back up. But, happy Juneteenth, too. You see the flag back, though. But, it's very important that you study to show yourself improving, your culture. Try to know where you came from. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. They ain't gonna teach you in school. They don't teach you what they want you to know. But sort of like some preachers. You can't force anything on anybody. Sometimes you just take your information, take it for yourself, keep it inside. Sort of like ideas. I folk be having their ideas and be talking, but most of them just be talking. Sometimes you need to just keep your ideas to yourself. Especially like inventions and things of that nature, then you wonder why your ideas and stuff got stole. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Because you gave up all that, you know what I'm saying, that beam footage. But something that disturbed me that been hitting my phone, I think it's Philadelphia. And I don't even like it. Really don't like it. And then it's the kind of school that they at, and like majority of them African Americans too. I'm like, how are these kids gonna graduate and you're not gonna give them their diploma because of your feelings and your emotions, because you don't like how they walked across the stage, because you don't like that the people in the background in the audience they cheering for their child. You don't like that they wave. You're not gonna give them their diploma. That goes to the part of that same stuff. Like, who made you God? Who made you king? Like, kids keep on thinking that they God and that they run the world. I just don't understand that. So it's like this one school, they having graduation, yeah. And like they got kids coming across the stage that they got their diploma and called them up there. So one girl, she danced across the stage, you know what I'm saying? Cause she happy with joy and excitement. But you don't know her past cause she could be the only person in her family that ever graduated school, you know what I'm saying? So why would she not be excited? She get up there, the person don't even get her got no her diploma. She sent her about her way, like threw her diploma back in the goddamn basket. I'm like, that's her diploma. She worked for it and she earned it. You're not gonna get her diploma? But it just motherfucker be so controlling. It just irks me. What y'all thought y'all gonna have church today? Nah, we gonna still go to church. If I ain't got no suit and no tie on. It ain't about church. Cause church should be in you. Y'all talking about a building? Nah, buildings are full of liars. Filled with people that think they God. That's what those buildings are. The church should be inside of you. We all human beings. That's why I keep on pounding in y'all head and we all make mistakes. But brothers and sisters, you should not keep your brother and your sister down. You should lift them up when they fall. How many of y'all just helping your brother and your sister when they fall? Me, I'm one of them. I raise my hand because I'm one of them. Because sometimes I don't be feel like dealing with that bullshit. But I be having my different views. I choose. I help who need to be helped or I feel I need to be helped. Because some people I feel like, no, nigga, you're not helping yourself. Get the fuck out my face. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. And if you're a hater, if you want to hate, anything that I can do, you can do better. Period. But I just don't understand why people don't help their brothers and sisters and why these people have so much power. So much power that they can like, you earn your diploma, but I'm not gonna give you the diploma. I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of you when you walk on the stage. And I'm not gonna, in front of all these people, I'm not gonna give you your diploma. And you earned it and you deserved it. You put hard work in. And the other reason, I think one of the girls had pink hair, but they say she didn't give her diploma because her family was yelling and she waved at them. No, you didn't give her diploma because she had pink hair and she looked at ratchet. That's you stereotyping. But I've been getting stereotyped my whole life. Young girls, young women, young men. Hey, I encourage you to be who you is, no matter who stereotype you, what they think about you, however they judge you. Be you. Be you who you are. Don't break and be whoever they want you to be. Because you know in society they want everybody to be skinny and they want everybody to be gay. If you're gay, if you with the pride, be with the pride. Don't worry about nobody talking about you. And if you want to come out the closet, come out the closet. If you feel like you're not comfortable to come out the closet, then don't feel like you're comfortable to come out the closet. Be you though. But you know, I mean, it's just how I feel. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel, but you know, that's just how I feel. And I encourage y'all to feel the way you feel, because everybody have feelings, and everybody have the right to feel that the way that they feel. But they just, you know what I'm saying, me, and I'm telling y'all earlier, mental health is for real. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, shoot, got me some good insurance now. Maybe I might get back on my medicine, but I've been doing good for a while without my medicine. But it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, the medicine was like just ways to control me a little more. Yeah, they're scared of us. That's why they sedate us. Don't you think that? Maybe what you gotta say, maybe it may be a lot of truth in it. But hey, the doctor said I'm bipolar. They say I ain't got no sense. They say I'm crazy, so I'm gonna take their word for it. So some of this stuff that y'all hear from me on this TV, don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Just keep your head up high up to the sky. See, love's not blind. The world is blind. In misery, love's company all the time. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Just keep your. I'm sorry, my bad. I just got thrown off a little bit. See how I be acting bipolar. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Be you. Don't let nobody discourage you from doing or being who you want to be or doing what you want to do. If you want to go jump out of a plane, don't let nobody talk you out of it. Unless you want to jump out of a plane without a parachute. But still, maybe you have your reasons you want to jump out of a parachute without a parachute. Maybe you might be ready to go. Shouldn't be so selfish. That's the first thing somebody gonna tell you. Well, maybe shoot, if I want to jump out the plane without a parachute, maybe you shouldn't be so selfish. Maybe I don't want to live here in this fucked up world anymore. Because some people say you die, you go to hell, but hell, I feel like we in hell. Hell on earth, especially when we living in them jail cells. A lot of this stuff I don't understand. And it's just a lot of stuff, maybe I'm getting older and it's getting more vivid to me. But a lot of this stuff just getting more and more deranged and more crazy. I just don't understand a lot of it. But at the end of the day, I encourage y'all to stick with each other, stand up for one another, and help each other. Stop tearing your brothers and sisters down, especially when they make a mistake. Be there for them. If you ain't gonna be there for them, drop a little science on them. Don't give them no advice, just give them suggestions. Because, again, I'm not God. I can't give nobody no advice because I'm not perfect. That's one thing I know. So what I look like got knowing giving you some advice and tell you how to do this, tell you how to do this. It's hold up, back up. Especially y'all, actually your own fault to be honest with you. If you're in a relationship and you married and you go out there try to get some suggestions or some advice from a person that's single, you dumb as fuck. You really shouldn't even be out there really even kicking it and swinging and hanging with them people that's single. You should be hanging with some old people that's married. Or trying to get some knowledge from people that is married, because ain't nobody getting married no more. Everybody want to be single or be in relationships and pretend like they're single. So you in a relationship, you can't get no advice from a person that's not in a relationship. If you married, you cannot get no suggestions or advice from a person that's not in a relationship. Maybe they used to be in a relationship. If they used to, guess what? They used to. That's past tense. That means it did not work. Try to find them elderly folks that been in a relationship 30, 40, 50 years if you want it to work. That's if you want it to work. But hey, there's different strokes for different folks. So I don't know. But that's just how I feel. Again. Keep your opinions to yourself. You ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing nice at all. But I ain't got nothing nice to say, so I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Yeah, we different people. Because I don't like how it keep happening on a daily basis and how some of these people act like they want to control the other people. Because how they view things or how they see things. You have no right at all for these young folks to earn their diploma, and you say just because you feel this way, you don't want to give them their diploma. How do you sound? But hey, that's guess it's part of living in America. You're never free. Nothing is never yours. Even if you own land and you own a house, it's still never yours. Because once you start paying that taxes, what they gonna do? They're gonna take it. So long as like probation, every time I've been on probation, only thing that made probation good for me, I paid them. Long as I paid them when I was on probation, they left me alone because they was getting the money. One time, I was fucked up. I ain't have all the money. I was struggling. Just had this new baby, etc., etc. I'm like, boom. I'm on probation for some humbug. But the way that went, they ended up locking me up. And like, Mr. White, you behind on your payment. I'm gonna go talk to these folk real quick. But what he went and did, I should have did like Kevin Hart on that movie. Should have skated on up out of there. That thing, you know, he went in there. He already knew the chef was coming to lock me up. So if I ain't paid you the money now while I'm on probation and I owe you some money, how am I supposed to pay you the money that I owe you if I'm in jail? Do that make any sense? It don't make no sense to do it. So they're like, we're gonna lock you up and you're gonna stay in jail till you pay the rest of your probation fine. I owe them folk like $700 more, bro. $700 more. I'm like, can I miss 2 payments? I owe you $700 more. You gonna lock me up? Shit, oh well. I see what I can do. But you ain't got no money today. You ain't getting it today. So tell me how that work out. Same thing. I'm glad they stopped really doing it, locking these folks up with this child support. I mean, I had a partner. Rest in peace, Derek Johnson. Rest in peace, Derek Johnson, my partner. Ain't no one realer. Start Store G. Folks Store G. Where you at, Store G? Been looking for you. Shout out to goddamn Alabama. Shout out to goddamn Las Vegas. But he had some children, and he was paying child support. But sometimes he'll get shot, and he was taking care of his children and his other children. But sometimes he'll come up short, and they try to take his license away from him, and they'll lock him up. I'm like, I don't understand how you expect that man to pay his child support and he in jail. But money make the world go round. No taxation without representation. Like I said, when we started, I was talking to this young guy. He was like, shoot, this is how it is when we wake up. When you wake up, expect somebody to try to get some money from you. When you get up, somebody gonna try to get money out of you some kind of way. And the sad thing it is today, most of it gonna be schemes. Cause ain't nobody doing nothing honest. And that's the sad thing about it. Don't nobody want to work hard no more. I can't complain. I used to work hard, but I rob a motherfucker at the same time. Cause I want more. But it took me till like I was 30 years old to realize like, shoot, you shouldn't be out there robbing these folks. Because they work hard for it just like you work hard for it. So one time I got flexed and I got schemed. Had bought this goddamn truck. Took a loss. Didn't get the truck. I was like, no, I worked hard for that money. But I couldn't even cry about it. I couldn't even be mad at nobody about it. Cause I was like, you know what I'm saying? How much bad I done did. And I just felt like it was the world, the atmosphere coming back at me. Me getting some of the stuff that I dished out. Karma. So I had to take this thing on the chin. Had to hold my head up, keep scrolling. One monkey don't start no show. Just because I took a loss, I couldn't got no one go home, lay in the bed, sit there and cry and mope about it. That's why I encourage y'all lift your brothers and sisters up because you don't know what they're going through. They probably already wallowing in their own mess. People make mistakes. Sometimes they get upset and they wallow in it and they have their own guilt. You don't need to kick them while they're down. But that's what us niggas do though, right? That's what we do. We kick them while we down. What you gonna do when it happens to you? When you can't pay your rent and you ain't got nowhere to stay, and you start getting kicked while you down. Oh, it can happen to you. It can happen to you. You may think it can't happen, but it can happen to you. Just like it can happen to the next person. Because some things, like I say, when things happen, it may be all just to open up your mind, to humble you a little bit. A lesson that you may need to be learned. Like, man, I don't know. It's Juneteenth. I ain't even looked at the news today or none of that stuff because I know it's Juneteenth and I know how Juneteenth feels. And I just figure when I look at the news, I'm gonna see all this stuff that don't happen on Juneteenth. It gonna be some good, but it's gonna be a lot of dumb shit. I don't know about Athens. I don't know about in Georgia, but I just know it's gonna hit my page a whole bunch of dumb shit. The dead has risen, but I don't know. I don't know. But hey, young people, don't get discouraged. Please don't get discouraged. If you don't work hard for it and you did everything and you got everything that you needed, you don't fought for that diploma and they tell you can't have that diploma, it'll be all right because ain't that a piece of paper. A piece of paper. And then like some people they be got knowing going to school all these years, just for a piece of paper that they can't even use. Yeah, and that's the sad thing about it. Oh, I call you on the spot like that. I'm sorry, I ain't meant to. But you ain't got to though. But I thank you. Good. But what I'm talking, actually, since you here, I mean, it's something that been disturbing me. And it's just cause it's like everybody think they God. Everybody think they God. Everybody think they the God. Everybody think they run the world. And these kids, they went hard. They don't work hard. They don't study all that stuff in school. And it's graduation time. And they walk up there with excitement. The principal say, "I'm not gonna give you your diploma." So they walk up there to reach. You gonna put their diploma back in a basket? That's embarrassing. How you embarrass some kids like that? I just don't understand it. How do you feel about that?
Well, see, my whole perspective now on the public school system, so it really shouldn't be an embarrassment because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. We're just made to do it as part of the system. It's really basically getting you ready to go into the workforce. That's all that it is. No importance whatsoever, is my opinion on it. I get where you're coming from, but it it really doesn't matter. We need to be teaching. We need to be taught totally different things than what's being taught in the school system. So
I said that earlier too. Like, cause what we need to be taught is not what they're gonna teach you in school and what they're teaching us anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the main thing I was wanting at the beginning. Like, it's the main thing. Like, one of them kids, she was excited and she danced across the stage. I'm like, that was real happy and real joy I seen. And like, she could have been the only person in her family line that ever got a diploma. It could have meant something to her or her whole family, but she got up there just sitting on her way. I'm
told to
like,
keep walking.
yeah, I'm like,
And this happened here locally.
this is in Philadelphia,
Oh, okay.
Philadelphia, and what I seen was a whole bunch of black students, maybe a couple Caucasians. I seen a couple Asian, but most of them was African American students. and the principal was Caucasian.
Mm.
And I'm like, huh? I'm like, it really didn't look right. The picture didn't look right to me. But who am I? Because I'm sitting from the outside looking in. But what I had did was I put myself in them shoes, and I was like, I was just wondering like, if I had graduated, I had went up there. I'm like, I wonder how I felt. I'm felt in front of all these folks, and you got no one just sent me on my way, and I'm walking up here. You didn't give me my piece of paper.
Well, to be honest with you, at that point, it's really left up to our parents, to the person, to the student's parents, to deal with it at that point. Because no, it was should it have been done? No, the principal or whoever was giving out the diplomas was totally out of line.
Man, you gave everybody. I just like being left out. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. You gave these kids theirs, but you didn't give them kids theirs. Like, but it's a valuable lesson because sometimes we gonna be left out.
No, see, in that sense, I wouldn't say there was a lesson to be learned. If the student wasn't going to receive a diploma, they should have never been granted permission to participate.
Oh, this wasn't that occasion. This wasn't that occasion. They did their work. They have their diploma. They gained their diploma. You just didn't give it to them. Now they didn't finish school and got all their credits. And okay, last minute we found out that you didn't have enough credits, so we can't give you a diploma. You earned your diploma. I'm just not gonna give it to you because I don't like what you're doing or how
No.
you did it.
Yeah, yeah, that, there's no excuse for that.
But that's why I was going to left. I mean, sometimes we gonna be left out. And what we gonna do next?
Again, the parents. That's the issue for the parents at that point.
Don't cry about it. Parents don't cry about it either. Kids don't. Just keep scrubbing. Don't let no monkey start no show.
Yeah.
That's I mean,
Yeah, that's unacceptable right there.
I don't know. But yeah, I had seen. I had got the video. I don't know. I got the video like twice, and like seen it like twice in like 2 days. I'm like, so I went on and looked at it. I'm like, oh shit, that's appalling to me. Then like I looked at the whole scene and read the whole article. I'm like, why is that? Why is that? You know? I'm like, but that's why I be kind of like when I be talking about people and their kids and churches and stuff like that, and these meetings and these football games and stuff like that, and y'all be praying at these dance offs, like y'all be praying to God to win, to win. Well, this church over here praying too for this contest. It shouldn't even be no contest. But all of y'all praying, and I guess all of y'all praying to the same God to win. Somebody gonna lose. Somebody gonna get discouraged because they prayed and they did not win. Don't do them kids like that. Because you win some, you lose some. But like I said, lesson is, what are you gonna do next when you lose? Or if things don't go your way? Keep on striving. Keep on going. Don't let no monkey stop no show.
Exactly.
That's my challenge for you today. So when they talk about you and when they hate on you, because I need me like 2 more haters. Can I get me 2 more haters? Give me 2 more haters. Please, I need 2 more haters. I know you out there, and I know you looking. When you get discouraged, hold your head up like Sherman Cook and not knowing don't trust yourself. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying though?
I'm with it. I'm flowing. I'm with the flow.
I mean, even sometimes I fell down. You know what I'm saying? I like fell down like, shoot, I kind of got stuck there in my mess. You know what I'm saying? Depression and stuff, and it took me a little time to get out of it. But I had to actually finally open my eyes and come to myself. When I came to myself, I realized like, I can't stay. Hold up, let me get out the story. Close your eyes. Visualize. You in a car. Yeah? Your car break down. You know how we get and when we're in the car break down, we get a little embarrassed and we don't want anybody to see us and stuff like that. So you get to pushing your car. But yet you're on a hill. You're on the hill and you gotta push the car up the hill. So you get behind and you start pushing that car up the hill. Say you slip on some gravel. You slip on that gravel and you fall. What that car gonna do? It's gonna come back down that hill. You can't just lay there or you're gonna be dead. You need to get your ass up. You need to get your ass up before you be crushed. I'm just saying. I mean, that's what I visualize when I start looking at life. I'm always pushing the car up the hill, and sometimes, I mean, it might be too heavy for me. I might slip, I might fall, but if I do stay down there, I might not get back up. So, I mean, if you creative, stay busy, keep creating. If people don't like it, so what?
Stay true to self. Know thyself.
Do what?
Stay true to self. Know
Man.
thyself. Indeed.
.com. They always hire. They always got jobs. So if this don't work, shoot, go find you another gig.
Exactly.
Me, I put my resume out there. I really don't even look for no job. They're like, Mr. White, we want you to hit us. We want you to don't fill out application. Okay, I fill out application. What y'all talking about? The money gotta be right. They might tell me no, maybe they can't afford me. But I'm out there and I always got something coming, so I got a backup plan. So I have a backup plan. It might take 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. But in that midst of that time, what you need to be doing? Not sleeping and laying in your bed and doing nothing and wallowing in your mess. Black people, all people, Juneteenth, strive to your destination, not to that finish line. Because after you pass that finish line, there could be another race to your destination. Who are you?
Indeed.
Tell these people who you will, though.
Who am I?
Yeah, who you will.
Hey, I'm Portia Infinity. That's who I am.
Hey, what they say, only made for infinity links. Do y'all know what infinity is? Ongoing,
Yep.
everlasting.
Yep.
That's knowledge.
Portia forever.
So once y'all think you not all got all the knowledge, you know it all. I said that last week. That be y'all the ones that think y'all God. That make those decisions like, shoot, I'm not gonna give you a diploma. I don't think you deserve it, even though you work for it. Who got the power? Who got the power? I ain't even put you on the spot like that. I'm glad you came and joined me for a little hot minute.
Yes, yes,
But,
indeed.
But hey, it's on a little clip. It's on a little clip. Hey, she gonna be back for some more conversation on
Copy
another
that.
day.
More prepared.
But she just stepped in the building.
Yes, I did.
And
I did not know this was going on in there.
it happens the right way sometimes.
Mm.
But I want y'all to love yourself.
All the time.
Love yourself before you start worrying about loving somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to that person that you with in that relationship before you try to go out there and get that information or those suggestions or those advice from that person that's not in a relationship. You big dummy. Talk to them. If you can't talk to them, text them. Oh, it works. Because sometimes we get mad. The words don't come out right. Calm down. Text them. And I guarantee you that lead y'all to talk. Because you'll go somebody that way, won't you? You'll text them real quick. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Stop calling me. I won't. I just block you. Fuck you. I need you out my life. I don't want to talk no more. None of that stuff. Because you bad fruit.
The bad fruit.
I don't need bad fruit in my life. I need something like, those trees that's planted by the water with those strong roots.
Oh, what you call them? A mandeville?
I don't know what you call them. I ain't know the name for it. You know, I ain't know,
You
but
killing me. You killing me. Daddy, you alright, man.
I don't mean to.
You a man. Where's Big John? Big John.
But hey, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, y'all. Love yourself before y'all love anybody else. Because you know hurt people, and all they're gonna do is bring confusion. I hope y'all learned something today. Because even though I was talking to myself, I talked to myself to remind myself. So I learned me something today. And sometimes you can't trust everybody. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. You do that. I want to give a shout out to Juneteenth. To Juneteenth everywhere across the nation. Now, can you do me a favor? Let's have a moment of silence for all the loved ones we lost, for all the people that paid the way, for all the people that fought for the cause, for you to be here and not be free. No, I'm not going to say to be free because we are not free. Because as long as you're alive, you will never be free and there will never be peace. Once y'all get to thinking that and getting to knowing that, then you'll begin to realize a couple things. Because I know you lost someone, especially to the ones that have lost a father. Your father not here. We're going to have that moment of silence for all the loved ones we lost. Let's do that now. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all. Even y'all deadbeat daddies. Because you can do a little better. Y'all can stop blaming the baby mamas. I know sometimes you got to put some things in your creator hand. Sometimes it can get worse. Sometimes you have to leave it alone and see what happens. But in those occasions, keep communicating. Send your kids a text. Send them a voicemail. Shoot them a kite. Get them a telephone call. Because, young men, I don't think you get enough respect for what y'all do. Because most of these women walk around here like, oh, we don't need no man, we don't need no man, we don't need no man. But you need a man to have that baby. You need the man to have that child. Oh, we go to the clinic. Well, you need the man to got down jack their dick, got down put their semen in that cup. You need the man to do that so you can get it shot up in your eggs. Period. Yeah, I said it. But we don't need no man. But I was listening to this podcast the other day, and Shada was like, shoot, I ain't gonna have no man. He can't got no one to take care of me. I'm gonna leave him at the Waffle House. What I learned, everybody beginning start off from somewhere. Even your beginning, if you don't want no man from the Waffle House. But y'all have these double standards. Y'all have these double standards and these visions of what y'all want. Maybe y'all asking too high. Instead of being where you at and humbling yourself and working with what you got. Maybe 10 years, maybe too long. Maybe you might want to let them go. Maybe they ain't changing. Maybe they ain't doing nothing. But don't forget, you are the help meet, the help mate. So If he's not doing his best and you're not pushing him to do his best, what are you doing? Evidently, you're not doing your job because you're not being the help meet. So stop pointing the finger at all these men, especially these men that try. You don't want them to see their kids and things of that nature because you still mad and you still bitter, or because the child may look like them, or some hurt past that they don't did in the beginning. That's the beginning. That's in the past. What about now and in the future? Are you strong enough to let that anger go, to move on? Or you still gonna be worrying about, oh, he cheated on me 10 years ago. Oh, he slapped me 10 years ago. How many times have he slapped you after that? Maybe 10 years ago, you might need to be slapped. Because y'all women like to put your hand on men. Knowing that most black men is already traumatized. That black men, they don't like to, but black men react instead of respond. Are you playing your role to lift that man up, to help that man out, to make him strong, to be the man that you want him to be? I encourage y'all men out there. If you got that in your life, let it go. If you're not being made strong and you are being towed down every day of your life, it's not going to get better. Let it go. Before you be in a predicament where you have to react instead of respond. But let me show you how to respond. Breathe. Breathe. Let them talk. Let them hate. Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to leave the house. Sometimes you have to get in your car and drive off and come back later. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be the bad guy. I was in a predicament. And I was in a predicament for a long time. Bow, 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 bow. Upside my head, all of that stuff. Break my cell phone, all of that shit, bro. Jump on the car, banging on, beating my face through the one. I've been in the predicament. But the moment that I goddamn reacted, no matter how many times it had happened, I was the bad guy. But I had to learn from my mistakes. I couldn't lay in them. I couldn't lay in them. I could not lay in them. I had to do something different. I had to become better than I was. So that's my challenge for you today. Love yourself. Become better than you was before. Be the best man that you can be. If you can't be a better man, be the best man that you think somebody else is. These children. Because we got them growing up thinking that gangster, 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 having all the women, having all of the hoes, different woman every week. We teaching them that that's the shit. As long as we got money, jewelry, and cars, different cars, that's the shit. That we are the man. No, that ain't making you a man. That's making you a weak and a leech. Using things as a crutch. Because you don't know your identity. And if y'all women choosing men because of the car that they drive, because the money that they got, I hate to say it, that's your fault. Because you put yourself in a predicament to be controlled by the drugs, by the alcohol. DMX got a movie. I forgot the movie name, but it's Die Another Day, or Life After Death, or Wrong Day to Die, or something like that. But he had some kids that he came in town to see that they didn't even know his daddy. But in between that, he was selling dope, and he met this girl, and she was living off of them. Both girls was living off him because they was in love with the dope, and he used the dope to control them until he got tired of them. Then what DMX did, when he was tired of them and they wanted to tell on him, I'm gonna call the feds on you, etc., etc., he used battery acid and mixed it with the dope. Don't be controlled by the materialistic things. Love yourself. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. Hey. What's going on, y'all? I'm sorry. Some of these dummies out here need to be talked to like that. Cause they ain't gonna goddamn get it. They gonna keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. Going back to the same men, going back to the same woman, expecting different results, doing the same shit. But hey, I holler at y'all. Wednesday, we're gonna have we got some people coming down here from I'm gonna say it anyway. If something happens, something happened. I got some people coming in from the city, from Atlanta. They gonna come sit down with me and stuff like that. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, bridge this gap and see what's going on. And we're gonna talk about a couple things. And we're gonna make it happen. 5 o'clock Wednesday, keeping it real with Mr. White. Don't forget, if you need a place to create, go to Creator Space. IG, Instagram. We got the green screens, we got cameras, all this. Whatever you need to do, hey, bring your ideas down here. Talk about it. Don't be idle. Shout out to the Barber Shack. Shout out to D10 Tires. Shout out to Jimmy Automotive. And shout out to you. Because if ain't nobody told you today, I love you. And your creator do too. Stop playing gods.
UGA, that's that underground Athens. That's that underground. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. Sometimes you get to past the ones you see on the way back down. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. You got to learn to love yourself before someone else. I said it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. Say it's great to be